Hey everyone, and welcome to the Illuminerdi. I'm Asher Friedberg, and today we're going to be talking about the character Union Jack, and how he might appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share to help our channel continue to grow. If you aren't familiar with Union Jack, I'll give a quick breakdown. In the comics, there were actually 3 Union Jacks. The first, James Montgomery Falsworth. In the comics, James fought alongside the Freedom Five in World War I and the Invaders in World War II, and during this time, he met and befriended Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. He also fought a vampire, but I'll get back to that. Interestingly enough, James Montgomery Falsworth has actually already appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as a member of the Howling Commandos in Captain America: The First Avenger. His character would eventually retire and settle down to start a family. His son, Brian Montgomery Falsworth, would actually take on the mantle of Union Jack and go on to fight in World War II as well, and was actually given a version of the super soldier serum. Brian as Union Jack would fight alongside the Invaders and even fought Thor on one strange occasion. This version of Union Jack is also one of the first gay characters chronologically in Marvel Comics. The current Union Jack in the comics is a man named Joseph Chapman, the first to take on the mantle outside of the Falsworth family. Joseph was friends with Brian Falsworth's nephew and was offered the mantle after helping him and Captain America defeat Baron Blood. This version of Union Jack had some low-level superhuman abilities due to being possessed by the spirit of Pendragon. After being possessed, Union Jack retained some of his powers from that time. In the comics, Union Jack briefly worked alongside MI5 to fight vampires with Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. He also fought alongside other British superheroes during the events of Secret Invasion. Going into the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it would make the most sense for the modern-day Union Jack to be either Brian Montgomery Falsworth or Joseph Chapman. Brian already has roots in the MCU, as his father appeared in the first Captain America film, and could be changed to be the grandson of James Montgomery Falsworth so that he's young enough to take on the mantle. There's also a strong chance that Joseph Chapman will take on the mantle, as his character has some interesting ties to what the MCU has in the pipeline. As I mentioned earlier in the comics, Chapman worked alongside Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, a character we have seen a couple times so far in Phase 4. She could try to recruit Union Jack for her potential team of Thunderbolts or Dark Avengers. Not to mention, with Secret Invasion coming up, I think it's a strong possibility we'll see Union Jack appear in that series. With his comic connections to Secret Invasion, as well as him being a protector of his country, we could easily see him appear in the Secret Invasion series to help defend Earth from a Skrull invasion. Another possible place we could see Union Jack appear is in the upcoming Blade film. In the comics, no Union Jack is a stranger to vampires after fighting characters like Baron Blood, so maybe we'll see him appear in Blade. Union Jack would make an excellent addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm really hoping we see him join in an upcoming MCU project. What are your thoughts on Union Jack? Do you think he'll be introduced to the MCU? If so, which Union Jack do you think it'll be? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and also be sure to check out my other videos on the channel. See ya!